so I really love straights. My label want me to move back to LA. She say, lucky, I'm proud of you. My bitch like, nigga, don't even say thanks.
What's good, YouTube? We're back with another video, and we're here with our first NBA 2K21 upload. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and also drop a like. Let's aim for 100 likes on this video. So here today I got for y'all what I think will be one of the best point guard builds going into 2K21. So first off, you're putting position, you're going for point guard. For your skill breakdown, you're gonna go with the playmaking pie chart, the one that's dominantly yellow. For physicals, we went through this a lot last year. Everybody knows if you're making a guard build or any type of wing player, you want to go with the speed chart. So you want to go with the one at the top. Now here it gets a little interesting. You got to make sure you pay attention. So on the attributes, you have to make it exactly how I show you guys in order to maximize your badge upgrades. So you want to max out your first 3 on finishing, and then on post hook you're gonna stop at 57. We're maxing out mid-range. We're maxing out 3-point. For free throw, you're gonna stop at 83. Pass accuracy, we're going with 82. Max ball handle, interior defense, we're not touching that. You're maxing these 3 on defense. Block, you're gonna go to about 40. And then defensive rebounding, you're putting the rest of your points there. So if you see that jump from 1 to 7, I will let y'all know when you're making these builds. Defensive rebounding gives the most points in the defensive category, and it looks like post hook gives the most this year in finishing, which sucks because who wants to do post hooks all day if you're a guard? Now for body shape, I went with defined. I probably will go with built because we're gonna be dropping weight. For height, we're going 6'6". Now you can go 6'5". It's up to you. Me personally, I want that extra inch of height because last year we weren't really able to do this. And then you could go 6'8", but then it kind of destroys your ball handle, so it defeats the purpose. 6'6" I think is perfect. We're gonna go with minimum weight. If you can like pay attention, you see what it does to the speed, so that of course is important. And then for the wingspan, we're gonna go with 82. I think it's like 81.6 actually. Like max is cool if you're fine with the shooting, but default is 82.5. We're gonna go 81.6. And for takeover, I'm choosing slashing. Now playmaking is probably really good for content. It's probably fun and like exciting for videos, but I think slasher is just as good and just as fun. And y'all know I personally on my own build, I'm gonna pick shot creator. But that's pretty much it when you're in terms of making the build. And when you're done, it should say slash and playmaker. All right, so Ja Morant and all them other guys. Now onto the badges. Now yes, I know this looks exactly like it did last year, but we gotta use what we got. So I'm going fancy forward gold, slithery gold. Now after the fact, after like playing this full gameplay out, I will let y'all know I would probably go full contact finisher because acrobat was cool, but I still feel like I'm able to make those same layups because of slithery and fancy. I mean, some of those with some tough buckets. Actually use this layout right here. And then for shooting, this is gonna change, but I just put on range extender, green machine, volume, and I was trying out difficult shots. Realistically, you'd probably use range, green machine, hot zone, and I don't know, maybe dead eye, maybe clutch shooter, maybe volume shooter. But this was just me putting badges on to prepare for some bots. So in the park, you're probably gonna run with some dead eye and or volume, but this is what I chose. Now for playmaking, I'm going space creator gold. I did downhill, but you really don't have to. But I went downhill Hall of Fame just because I know it's the exhibition game. Quick first step, handles for days, that's a must. Like you have to. Unpluckable, I went Hall of Fame just because Eric Bledsoe is mad annoying. But outside of this, like in the park, we already knew last year, unless they changed it, Unpluckable was not very helpful. Like you still got ripped regardless. And then I went with ankle breaker because I wasn't sure about the tight handles behind the back, which I still can't confirm. And then clamps, intimidator, and then I did Tireless Defender my first game on my first build that I made. I was still gassed, so I just went with interceptor just because. So this is the badge that I'm rocking with, but all in all, this is all subjective. You can change this. And yeah, so here we go. Now this was actually my second game playing the little exhibition my player builder game, whatever you want to call this. And the first time I low-key struggled because I was trying to get trying to test things out, get a little bit fancy, but after playing it the first time, I pretty much figured out, I mean, the dribble moves are terrible. Like, let me start off there. The dribble moves that are available aren't very good, but the movement and the dribble moves I just say the movement this year is way better. The game speed, way faster. I don't feel like I'm running in place, stuck in molasses. I would say the best move to really try to get to the rim to test like your finishing out is the behind the back this year. I wasn't really messing with the crossovers too much. The momentum looks way better. I will say that it looks better than it did last year. Now I won't say it's as fast as it was in like 2K18 or something like that, but that was definitely one of the things that I could say was a lot better in terms of the dribbling. The hesitations were pretty cool. For the most part, it was the same as last year, but I would say in terms of dribbling, overall the movement speed and game speed is a lot better. Now right here, something that really surprised me. Now I was not really I wasn't expecting to be able to tell y'all that this build gets contact dunks or can finish, can do contact dunks, but it can. So right there, I made that shot, that N1 off that hop step dunk, which is slightly OP. It's obviously not as OP as it was last year. But on this next, is it this play? Yeah, on this play right here. Watch this. Come around the screen. I'm finna punish him at the rim. And this is, so just think about this. If you are a player who could ISO last year, you could shoot. I know 12 shooting badges doesn't seem as good, but there's no quick draw this year, so you can, take some shooting off of that. You're able to you're gonna have a 99 ball handle, so you're gonna be super fast with the ball, and you're gonna be able to get contact dunks, and you can still shoot. Like, this is the closest resemble that I could figure out to a BP build so far. Now obviously things are subject to change because this is day one. Now I know I'm probably like a little bit later than most people are with their uploads or whatever, but I think as of right now, this is one of the best ISO builds slash slashing playmaker builds that I've seen so far. So let me know what y'all think down below. I finished this game with like 40 and 10. I shot pretty decent or whatever, but Giannis don't let you score and he want to dunk on everybody, so it's a little tough. Last thing I want to say, the spin moves and Euro steps is finna be nice. They finna be OP, low key. But like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below what you guys think of this build, and be expecting another upload soon.